Okay, we should be live now. Just check.
Xbox app told me you're broadcasting.
Hey, I am. Okay. I'm ready to start when you are.
I am ready to go.
Alright, hit. Oh, wait, no, I didn't tweet it out. Crap. I have a notepad doc saved to my taskbar that has the message that I send every time.
Smart thinking.
So I just copy and paste it in, and just change the episode number. Okay. I've tweeted. So I can press this button in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to episode 200, or not 200, what am I thinking?
Well,
yeah, 200.
Keep going.
288.
There you
For
go.
some reason I thought, I don't know. It feels like we're farther past that.
Yeah, it does.
We
doesn't
should
it?
be.
We should be.
Yeah. I was about to say 228. Not. That's why I stopped myself early, but I stopped myself before I said it. Anyways, it's 288, and this is the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from the GeeksFTW.com, where we cover all things geeky. I am your host, William McDonald, and I am joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
And we're back. I've got stuff to talk about this week, so
Good.
that is definitely a change for once. Normally it's you, the one has all kinds of stuff to talk about, and I'm just like,
Well, I'll give you a hint on what's to come. Roles are reversed. I got news, but I got no games.
Alrighty. So, you don't got anything?
Well, really all I've been playing is WoW. They've you can now fly in the new expansion, so I've been trying to work up into earning flying, which is something I didn't do last expansion because I thought it was kind of bullshit. But this time around, I think it's actually doable. In fact, if I play tonight, I'll get it. Like I'm super close to getting flying, and then I don't know what my next goal is in the game. So, just better gear, I guess.
You gotta think of something. Gotta justify that $15 a month.
And there's tons of mounts I gotta collect, so I probably work on that. I could get into pet battling, which is basically Pokemon. I haven't really done any of that ever. So there's always something I could do.
I did see that there's a way to get baby Winston from Overwatch as a pet in WoW. Oh, you do?
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you buy Overwatch and then link your BattleNet account, you'll get it in WoW.
Because I saw it's coming in a Game of the Year edition that they're coming out with on sometime this month because it's the 1 year anniversary coming up. I saw a video where this guy was explaining like all the Game of the Year stuff that's coming in the Game of the Year edition and how there's going to be there's going to be a crazy new event, and there's been the loot boxes have been leaked of what the image looks like of the actual loot box.
Okay.
So I don't know. YouTube was just like, we recommend you watch this, and I'm like, okay. Normally I'm like, I normally I get to the events, the Overwatch events, like right when they're about to end, or I miss them completely.
Yeah.
So I want to stay, caught up, and I want to be able to participate in the year anniversary event.
The anniversary one should be interesting.
And I'm wearing a Overwatch shirt.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I really love Overwatch. I tweeted this out earlier that I wish I had a serious group of a group who was serious about playing the game, who wasn't just like, oh well, we'll play. It's like I may play with someone every couple weeks. Maybe once a month or.
This Overwatch came out at the wrong time for me. If this game came out, say 10 years ago, I would have been all over it. But I get bored with games too damn easily these days, and I hate that.
Yeah, that's you've been talking about that for the last year and a half.
Yeah, and I don't like that I'm like that, but I'm not going to force myself to play a game. I won't do it.
Versus me, I'm like, I stick with a game until it's like there's nothing else to do.
And I used to be like that, but I'm not anymore, and I don't like that because I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth. And then, the new hotness comes out. I'm like, oh well, I could be. That looks interesting. That looks fun. I could play in that. And then if I force myself to play a game, I'm going to hate it. I'm going to end up just hating the game. And I don't want to hate anything. So,
have you played Overwatch since they've released the new characters?
Not the last one, not the robot one.
Okay.
I have messed with Sombra a little bit, and
I like Sombra.
Was like, she seems super situational.
She's pretty good. I love being able to hack someone's shield and then just melt them away with my pistol, her little pistol gun.
Mm-hmm.
You just hack the person's shield, and then they're just weak, and it's so fun. She's a fun character.
I also wish that game was crossplay.
That would be good. I would love
to play that game with a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Or how about Xbox support mouse and keyboard? That also works.
I wish I had the story, but funny enough, they're teasing keyboard support.
They've been teasing keyboard support for years.
It's funny because the article I read earlier today was like, yeah, he said it wouldn't be a matter. Phil Spencer said it wouldn't be a matter of years, it'd be a matter of months, and that was a year ago. They said that in the article. It's like, well, yeah, that's true. There's a way to play mouse and keyboard on the Xbox because I've played with someone
There's a way to do everything.
Who does that? I've played with someone who does that with Destiny. He uses a mouse and keyboard on the Xbox version of Destiny.
There's a way to do everything. In fact, I was actually not yesterday, the day before yesterday. I was actually playing WoW on this.
Oh.
And it was actually like I'm doing something here. It's not like it was just I wasn't fumbling over anything. I had it set up correctly, and it was actually like I couldn't really see myself maybe like going into dungeons or anything like that, but just doing quests around the world and just running around. Yeah, using a controller to play WoW, you can do it using the right add-ons.
It's pretty cool.
But no, you've actually been playing something. What have you been playing?
Well, the stuff I can talk about, because surprisingly enough, I've got some codes for stuff, and some stuff I can't talk about because there are embargoes, and they send them in the email with like in big giant like lettering that's like, you know, it like takes up like a huge section of the page that's like embargo, and then the little date, you know.
Then any little date.
I think I might be able to talk about one of them next week, but one of them for sure I can't even talk about next week because the embargo's next Friday. So, but anyways,
Well, there's a game I've played that I can't talk about for a long time. For a long time.
the ones I can't
Not even
talk
joking
about,
either.
I have no idea which game he's talking about either.
No, I haven't even told William about it.
Let's see. The first one I've been playing, NBA Playgrounds. Oh, okay. Stuart told me in our private chat. Anyways, NBA Playgrounds. This, on the surface, it looks like it's you know, in the same style as NBA Jam.
Mm-hmm.
The
That was
classic
exactly
arcade game.
my first thought when I saw these big-headed characters.
It kinda is,
Okay.
but it's got some major issues. It really does. Some of the characters don't look anything like the people. Like the star of the Oklahoma City Thunders, Russell Westbrook, who's gonna end up being MVP this year. He looks his character on here looks nothing like him, really. So that's kind of shocking that they would, a character that big or a player that big, they wouldn't do a little more, work on. But some of them look spot on. Anyways, it's 2-on-2. There's no way to play with friends at the moment.
What?
I don't know if that's coming in the future or not.
Why would you release something like that?
There's online play, but there's exhibitions where you're able to, choose, you can choose two players to go against each other, or you can choose, random, and then you choose your two players, and then you pick your what's it called, your map. There's like 6 maps. No, there's a lot more maps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maps. And then you can set up options like I want it to be 3 minutes long, 5, 8, all the way to 15, and then difficulty, and then you pick your ball. Like there's different ball skins, which is kind of pointless, really, because I guess I don't know, but so there's exhibition, which is like, okay, it's kind of like practice mode for the most part. Then there's tournament mode, where there's different tournaments. There's different locations. Like you start out in New York, and then you complete all the four tournament. They're set up into the final 8, the final 4, the semifinals, and the finals. So there's 4 matches in each tournament.
Okay.
And within each match, there's a challenge to do. Like for example, score 2 3-pointers in one game. Okay, simple. The next one's perform a block. Kind of simple. Um, Next one's 2 steals, and then perform an alley oop. And they get significantly harder as you progress through. Um, let's see, where am I at right now? I am in the 4th city, and here we go. When you do certain stuff like dunks or alley oops or stuff that's typically more than just scoring, plain old scoring. You get like energy or whatever. I don't know what's called, but there's a lottery meter, and you fill it up, and whenever you fill it up, you get a certain power up. It might be, you can run without using stamina. Your stamina up, which that can definitely be helpful because it seems like you run out of stamina quite a bit in this.
Okay.
There's another where dunks are worth twice as much points, so instead of 2 points, it's 4 points for a dunk. And there's even a crazy there's one where I think it's no matter what shot you make, it automatically goes in because it's like a ball with a little lightning, and I've never missed a shot whenever I've shot that before. There's no way to. There's no. As far as I can tell, there's no instructions to tell you like, what the different lottery picks are.
Games don't really come with instructions anymore, or even manuals. They allow what they want you to do is, post comments, asking questions, and bring up bring up this game on social media. That gets the word out, and
there's really no
videos.
Tutorial. Like I said, exhibition is kind of the practice mode. You just make up a match and then you just figure it out on your own. There's different ways to when you shoot. You can when you like for instance shooting, you hold X and you'll go into the motion and then you have to let go. You can hold it and let go too early and you'll miss. You can hold it and let go too late and you'll miss. You can let it go just right and you'll score. And then there's even perfect, where if you do it, I guess, and there's like no meter. It's not like, it's not like other games like 2K where you press the button and you see a little meter, and you kind of know how to, you kind of know where you need to let go and stuff like that. There's no meter. You just have to, I guess, look at his animation and kind of just guess on the way the player's animation is, which is kind of frustrating. But if you get perfect, you get an extra point. So if it's a 2-pointer, you get 3. If it's a 3-pointer, you get 4. You get a +1 if it's a perfect. And there's like perfect, I think, dunks and alley oops too. It's man, there's a lot of just guessing in this game. There really is. It's kind of just like, I think this is gonna go in. Oh, it did go in. Okay. And, like, you can do stuff like block and stuff like that. And some of that stuff's the hardest. Is like, there's a challenge where it's like, you have to get 3 blocks in one game. And it's like, okay, because you kind of have to be positioned just the right spot and, the right timing and jump perfectly. And there's like, like I said, there's a lot of guessing, but luckily each player has stats. And I'm familiar with basketball, so I know which players I can look and see what their stats are. Like, oh, this dude's good for blocking. And there's a mix between like current players and then legendary players. There will be players like LeBron. Well, I think LeBron. I haven't unlocked LeBron. That's another thing. You don't get all the characters when you start, you get like I think three. I think it's 3 packs, 3 or 5 packs, um, and there's 5 in each pack, 5 cards, and you have to flip them over, and you get a player.
Okay.
So you can use those players to, mix and match your 2-on-2 with, and if you get duplicates, you get XP, and whenever you level up, you get, you earn a new pack. And when you complete a tournament, you get a special epic pack that's supposed to have better players and whatnot. It's There's a lot of issues. I really wish I could play this with, friends, because I see some friends online who have this game, but there's no way to play
That
with any of them right now.
that is so odd. Why would you release a game like that? That didn't
Yeah.
have, join party. Have friends join party.
And you can play against random people online because there is online match. So it's not like there's an online play. There's not even local co-op, which that seems to be the biggest thing everyone has nowadays is local co-op, because people made such a fuss about local co-op, and now all games have local co-op, and most games, or half the time a game might have online co-op
Right. Yeah.
if it's like a little arcade type game. This is $20, by the way.
Okay.
It's kind of pricey, I think, for what it
bit.
is. Like, the achievements for the most part are easy. Let's see where I'm at. I have 8 out of 13 achievements, and some of the biggest ones are just unlock 100 players. I'm 66% there, so I have 66 players. Unlock all the tournament challenges. That's gonna be tricky. Unlock 150 players. That'll be easy. Win all tournaments. That'll be easy for the most part. It's just going to be a lot of repetitiveness, a lot of replaying, trying to get this challenge. Like, one of them I think I saw is get 6 blocks in one match. That's gonna be tough. And it's the challenges are in the tournament matches. It'd be a lot easier if I could do the challenges like in the exhibition, because like I said, I could just set it up to like 15 minutes and have like all the time in the world to
Right. That's
get the stuff done. But doing it all in like 5 minutes is kind of difficult. But I mean, for me, $20 seems a bit too much. I don't like games like these being $20. I think, $10-15 is a good price for games like these. But I guess $20 is the norm now. Seeing more and more games that are $20 that are like, would have been $10, 5-6 years ago.
mm-hmm.
But like I said, it's kind of like NBA Jam, but not quite. So, if you're interested, I guess check it out. But
See, I was looking at some video of it while you were talking about it. It looks exactly like NBA Jam to me.
yeah, but it looks like it, but it doesn't play exactly like it, because there's a lot of there's not quite there are some, like the ball gets on, like, when you get your meter filled up, the ball turns to like electric blue instead of on fire, because I guess they can't do that. But
And then does the announcer go, "He's electric"?
I don't I can't remember if there is an announcer or not. I played a little bit with sound, and then I've been playing, getting through stuff while I've been watching something, or it's one of those games where you can, you don't have to really be too focused. You can like listen to a podcast or do something else while you're playing it, because there's not a lot to it.
It's basketball.
Yeah. Well, it's a basketball arcade game.
It's basketball. There's not a whole lot to it.
I'm gonna let that slide. But it is a NBA game, and it's came out. The playoffs are happening right now, which kind of boring playoffs this year, because we all know who's gonna come out of the East and who's gonna come out of the West, and it's probably gonna be that way for the next like 5 years. So there's kind of no real competition. So, anyways, that's NBA Playgrounds. It has some issues. There was an update for. I got an update for it today. I have no earthly idea what it did. For the love of me, I can't figure that out. I wish there was like. I wish there was like a central area like Xbox. You can go to xbox.com/game updates or whatever, and then you can just see what's there, see what the latest updates to games and stuff do. See the patch notes or whatever. There needs to be something like that, because I see updates a lot, and I'm just like, I have no idea. And some developers, you can go to their site and they tell you what the updates do.
Right.
Like Bungie with Destiny, for example, and some they don't. So I don't know. But the next game I've been playing, this game, I believe this game is $5. So going from expensive arcade game to a fairly cheap arcade game, because there's not a lot of games that are $5
not anymore.
I believe it's $5. Can you check that, Stuart?
I will look. Oops, that's not where I want to look.
'Cause I can't check the Xbox store because I own it. But it's called Demon's Crystals. This is a twin stick shooter.
Okay.
And I know twin stick shooters they're done to death.
$5.
Okay, good, $5. There's so many of them out there. But some of them are really bad. Like, a lot of them are pretty bad.
Yeah. This
one's actually pretty fun. This one's actually really good. There's, you've got different power-ups throughout them. It's I skipped the text on the story because I don't care about the story. That's not what.
Who reads game story anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I plugged in my headphones to see if they were reading the text or whatever. And then when it was just like background music while the text was going on the screen, I was just like, okay, no, I can listen to my podcast. I don't, they're not concerned enough to do a voiceover for the story text, then I'm not concerned enough to listen. But it's pretty fun. There's 4 characters to choose from. I don't know if this is co-op or not. It might be. I've got where's the no, they didn't. They didn't send me the press link for when I got the code. So I don't know where. That's in another email, but I think it might be co-op. There might be online co-op to it. But there's like 4 characters to choose from. You start the level, you go through the levels broken down by like hordes, like There might be 2 hordes, in which kind of waves of enemies. And you have to go around the map. It's simple. It's a twin stick shooter, but there's different power ups you pick up. There's these little diamond crystals, hence demons crystals, that you pick up for XP, and it's just everywhere. Like they throw out those crystals XP like everywhere, and you don't necessarily. Stuart's got an image on the if you're watching the podcast. They don't like. You have to walk over them. You can't just be around them and they'll like, you'll suck them up like some games. You actually have to like walk over all of them, which is a little irritating because I'm used to like proximity pickup. Like you're in that area, so you just pick them up. If you're just, walk past a huge group, you pretty much you go through the middle of a huge group of, XP or whatever, and it'll just pick up this. You can go straight through the middle, and you have 2 piles now, 2 smaller piles. So you've got to walk around all of them to pick them up. There's different, of course, there's different like power-ups you get, like scatter shots and burst shots, and there's some weird ones that like kind of circle around you in they kind of look like swarms of bees almost whenever you shoot. Like there's some weird what's the power-ups, like the trajectory, I guess, of how you shoot. It does some weird circling stuff.
When I was looking up gifs of this game, the very first one that came up for this was weird, and I want to. This is a power up, right?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't either. Demon's Crystal animated. This was the very first result. Was that thing in the corner?
Maybe that's an end boss I haven't come across yet.
Which I'm going to now place on your shoulder.
Okay, that's fine. But and then there's like one power up that's like bullet bills, where it's like a giant bullet that you shoot that's like kind of slow. Not too slow, but it's a lot slower than just shooting normally. Wow, that's so distracting. Anyways, music's pretty good. I gotta say, I was listening to the music, and it's not that bad. It's actually enjoyable. It's some pretty good. I don't know if it's kind of chiptune-y, but kind of not. It's good. It's good arcadey music. I'll just leave it at that. But so far, and I've died quite a bit, and luckily you can just restart, where you can just click continue and start from the beginning of the level, and there's not any real consequences I've come across. Okay. There's one power up where you get, and you're like, you become a giant, and you can't shoot, but you can walk and kill everything by just stepping on them. Okay. That really took me by surprise when that happened. I was like, wait, I can't shoot. And then I was like, oh, I can step on things. So that's always fun to, live out your Godzilla fantasies. But this is definitely a pickup if you're looking for, and the achievements, they seem fairly easy as well. Let me go to my achievements and just take a look at them real quick. You get I got one, play 10 matches, defeat 80 skeletons, defeat 500 enemies, defeat 30 ghosts.
There's somebody at
Collect
my
a
door. Hold on a second.
okay. You collect like 1,000 crystals. There's one to use all the weapons. Defeat 5,000 enemies. Pick up 10,000 crystals. Play 50 matches. Get to level 30 on all the characters. Play all the game modes. So get to level 90 on all the characters. It's pretty much just game on normal difficulty, hard, extreme. So besides the difficulties, it's pretty much just if you and then there's a couple secrets. I don't know what those are, but it's pretty much just if you play through it, you will end up getting most of the achievements. And I love those type of games. I really do. They're fantastic. Where you can just play through them and achievements will just pop up out of nowhere. Because it's kind of a pain to have to, look at certain achievements and have to play through a certain way and do certain things. Oh, and Stuart's back. I was just saying, this game. The achievements are pretty much, most of them are pretty much, you'll get them if you just keep playing the game.
Okay.
You don't have to go out of your way for most of these achievements.
That's
which
cool.
I kind of like. I don't like to have to look at certain achievements and be like, I don't think I'll ever get that. Like, there's a couple secret achievements, and then there's there's an achievement to play through the game on all the difficulties.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's just defeat this many enemies, pick up this many crystals, and then there's, get to level this with the characters, and then there's there's a tier higher than that, and then there's tiers higher than that, or achievements higher than that. So, there's like probably 5 or 6 different kill this amount of enemies, or, pick up this amount of crystals. So you'll just play through the game, and then you'll just like automatically get you'll get that 1,000 or 10,000 crystals picked up, and you'll see that achievement pop up and be like, oh, that awesome. I love when that I love achievements popping up when I'm not aware. When I'm not like trying to do it. It just happens naturally. So this is fun little game for $5. I would definitely recommend people pick this up.
All right, cool.
It's hard to go wrong with $5, and especially when it's a good game. So that's what I've been playing that I can talk about.
Okay. All right. Guess we can move on to news. Let's see what's in our news. One thing real quick in our news. This would be super quick. Steam added a little, I guess you can call it like a widget thing-ish. To where it actually gives you the reason why Steam has recommended this game to you. Like, oh, you've played similar games to this, or and the user reviews are high, and it's recommended by curators, and your friends play this game. A couple of your friends want this game, so it's not like it's gonna, So now when a game shows up in your suggested games, you're like, why is this even here?
I like that. That's kind of cool.
Now you'll know. I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like that, especially being able to see, like, oh wow, there's a lot of people who will probably pick this up when there's a Steam sale, because, I guess it's them wanting it means it's on their wish list, right?
Yes.
So yeah, okay, maybe I should pick this game up when there's a Steam sale as well. I should add this to my wish list. and then when there's a Steam sale, I'll pick it up, and probably Stuart and whoever else will pick it up as well since it's on their wish list.
Yeah,
I like that. That's pretty smart of them.
I like that. Um, as you know, every now and then I like to bring games that are on Kickstarter or coming to a Kickstarter that kind of sound interesting. And this one does sound interesting. It's Wild West Online. Basically, it's Red Dead Redemption and an MMO.
Okay.
And I complete with the fact that if you do like bad things, you'll get a wanted level. Oh, hold on, my neighbor's back.
Hmm.
She needed to borrow some pliers. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. You get if you do like bad things, you get a wanted level. But instead of like NPC sheriffs or whatever chasing you after this bounty that's now in your head, it's other players. Like this will be mostly other players in the world instead of just filled with a bunch of NPCs. Now NPCs will still be there as quest givers or merchants or whatever, but this will be mostly a NPC, a player lived in world, and that sounds kind of cool. And some of the images look pretty awesome. Like it looks like Red Dead Redemption. Here, I'll put one up on the screen. There. Like that looks very much like Red Dead.
It looks pretty good, yeah.
So, and I'm it'll be on Kickstarter sometime this month. So it's not available yet, but it will be sometime soon. I thought there was something about like what these people have done before. The publisher is DJ2. So that doesn't sound familiar. But no, I'm sorry. That's the publisher. The developer is 612 Games, whose staff has worked on games like Crisis and League of Legends.
Ah, okay.
So it's people who have done well-known stuff.
Definitely have to keep an eye out on this.
So yeah, it's called Wild West Online, I think. At least that's what. See, we'll make sure that I actually pulled the right image. Yes, Wild West Online.
Okay.
And for my final bit, a game that we've not talked about, but I think we both know, it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's the latest hotness on Twitch, really. It's a battle royale, Hunger Games-esque. You're dropped into a map. You got to be the last one to survive. It's one of those. But lately, there's been a trend of people playing pacifist, as in they're trying to win without killing anybody or even picking up any guns.
Is this the one where the map will get smaller
Yeah,
as time
well,
goes on?
there'll be a ring that kind of
Yeah.
it can constricts, and like there's like blue lightning that hurts you, and eventually you'll die. But
Okay.
somebody actually won a match without killing anybody. And I did catch a little bit of the stream of the archive. I caught the end bit, and kind of how it went was the guy was playing the mode called duel. It's you and another player. It's a team, so it's two versus two on a team kind of a thing. But it came down to they were the last ones. They were the last ones, along with like 6 other guys. That's when I started watching it. And then they killed each other, and then there was one other guy. So it was both of them just laying in the grass, and then another guy somewhere like within 10 feet from them, laying in the grass right behind a bush. And they kept saying, he's going to be so pissed when he finds out that we're not going to kill him at all. And then I was like, I wonder if he is also playing pacifist mode too. And then like the restriction ring like disappeared completely. So like everybody's getting hurt. The guy who's streaming is like trying to put bandages on quickly to get his health back up as it keeps falling down, and he was on a sliver of health. And then he got the message: wins.
That's pretty funny.
Wins, 0 kills. And it was the dude's first win ever. He said,
Wow.
I'm done. I'm going to uninstall the game. That's it. I'm done. Should probably get the guy's name who did it. It was
Kurt J. Mack. Yeah. Man, I couldn't do that. Man, just the stress would get to me.
Oh yeah, like like they were saying, dude, my heart's pounding so much, and there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything.
I couldn't do that. The stress, like I said, it would get to me. Like, I'm the person who I will panic shoot.
Well, I mean, they didn't pick up guns, so like they couldn't shoot.
Oh,
So there was nothing to do.
That would be even scarier. Wow, it's more stressful. That's cool that's a thing. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, that sounds like something people would do on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's all I got.
Alrighty, I only got one topic.
And it's a pretty cool topic.
It's pretty cool. I tweeted about this. I could never get into like people would watch Bob Ross on Twitch.
Yeah.
I for whatever reason I could never get into Bob Ross.
I get you. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm glad he's a thing, but he's a happy little man, or was a happy little man.
Yeah. Now.
Drawing happy little trees, but
Twitch's newest show they'll be streaming though. I will be watching this, and that's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Excellent.
I am already not subscribed, but I'm already following, and I have notifications on for when this goes live on May 15th. What is it? May 15th, 8 a.m. Central. 9 Eastern.
which is this coming Monday.
And they're going to marathon for 18 days. All 886 episodes.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So, and they're going to be running a fundraising campaign during the marathon to help support local PBS stations. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to checking this out. Now I'm not going to like be a crazy person and try to watch all 886 episodes because
You would
I don't
die.
got time for that.
You would die.
I don't got time for that, and there's other good TV to watch.
Right.
But I'll turn it on if I'm like eating dinner or something, don't got much else to do, or if I'm playing some game that doesn't require a lot of thought, I'll pop it on here and there. But I'm looking forward to, because I haven't watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood at least 20 or so years.
Yeah, it's been a good while for me
Yeah,
as well.
I had to have been real little.
Should also mention it's at twitch.tv/Mr. Rogers. One word.
And you can already subscribe. And it's MISTER. Not MR. So.
Do you know there's a hotline?
There is?
There's a hotline. It is 681 Hi Fred 0.
Okay.
So it'd be 681-443-7330. It's on their Twitch page.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't see that in the article.
Tell us what you love about Mr. Rogers and PBS.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out, and like I said, I'll watch it from time to time. But
And hey, if we host this marathon, we have a chance to win a purple cardigan. A purple Twitch cardigan.
Seems legit. Anyways, that's all I got. I just saw that, and I was kind of shocked that you didn't put it up. That seems like something you would have.
But I just didn't.
I'm glad you didn't, because I would have had nothing.
I would have mentioned it next week, if anything.
Yeah, after it was live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably watch a couple episodes and then just be like, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I did that with, before the Netflix Bill Nye show came out, I did that with the original Bill Nye show. I watched a few episodes and was like, that was fun.
That was kind of how I was. I was like, oh yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy's on Netflix. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it. Shorter show, but nothing wrong with a shorter show.
Nope, nothing at all.
We're gonna, E3's coming up soon.
In a month. Yes, I have put in vacation time, so. Which
we're gonna have.
I really didn't need to. Because Monday, I'll be home by the time. I would have been home by the time that the conference started on Monday.
Oh really? They're late now? They're late again?
Well, the only ones on Monday are Ubisoft and Sony.
Okay.
Microsoft is on Sunday. Bethesda's on Sunday. EA's on Saturday.
Ah, okay. Then that's interesting. They're because they used to be like Monday and Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't looked at any of the stuff, but I'm looking forward to getting in a Skype party with a bunch of people and watching it
Yeah, me
like
too.
we do every year. And maybe we'll record it and put it out. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll figure it. We'll figure that out. But with E3 coming out, coming up, there's going to be a lot of news. So our
But
shows might get
leading up
longer.
until the leaks start coming out, there's gonna be nothing.
Well, I was about to say leaks. That's the thing. There's always leaks.
So for the next month, prepare for E3 leaks, because that's all we're gonna
Yeah.
get.
E3 leaks, rumors, speculation.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll do some predictions leading up to it. Predictions are always fun.
I'm gonna do a prediction right now. We're gonna get the name of what Scorpios actually is. We're gonna get its actual name.
I think we'll get name and price
Yeah, price too.
and date, release date. We'll get those three big things.
I think we should put some money on that, and
Alrighty. Let's see. Be sure to check our website out, thegeeksftw.com. I put out a review for the first episode of the Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy game, so you can check that out. I've got other stuff I'm working on, but like I said, I can't talk about some of that stuff yet. I can't even talk about some of that stuff, let alone put out reviews for it, because there's embargoes. So I do have stuff in the works. If you do check out our website, though, there's links to pretty much everything. Our Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube, the Twitch channels, the Beam, Hitbox, everything. I don't think we're missing anything on there.
no, not anymore.
So we've got everything. All of the important links for us is right on the front of our website. Easy as pie to see. So check that out. Of course, we do record this live. We stream this live as we record, and there's a video portion. So if you can't catch it live, on YouTube, Twitch, Hitbox, Beam, you can catch it on YouTube. I guess, and it's also archived on Twitch for a certain amount of time, technically, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but you
Beam
can,
as well.
yeah, so you can check out the archive stuff. You can check it out post, because there are stuff that, visual aids that Stuart gives throughout the show.
Like this.
Cert-
Oh, it's not. Why? Like this.
yes. So if you're watching live, or the video portion, anyways, you can see what Stuart's doing. That looks so wrong. Anyways, yeah, be sure to check out the website, thegeeksftw.com. Links for everything are there. So, and follow us on Twitter at thegeeksftw. Stuart is at Casual Terror, and I am at Geeky William. And I guess that's it for episode 288. So we'll see you next week.
Bye. Have you watched any of American Gods?
Yes, both episodes.
What do you think?
It's very weird.
That it is. The book is weird too. Um, I was really wondering going into it, like, let's see, how are they going to do the Billiquist scene where she eats the guy with her pussy? And it looked funny, but I don't think you could have done it any other way.
I gotta say that was kind of uncomfortable to watch.
It was. It really was. And it didn't really come across that well on the show, but like the because the dude was like yelling like prayers and stuff or whatever at her.
Worshipping her, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't really come across that like that in the show, but in the book, like the guy, in his own head, he's like he has no idea what he's saying. He's not making this come out. It's just coming out of him.
Gotcha.
And I actually haven't seen the second episode yet. I really need to. Where did the second episode end? Because I've read the book, so it's not really a spoiler.
The what's it called? They were over at some the was it Shadow?
Shadow, yeah.
And then the other his boss, I guess now.
Mr. Wednesday.
Yeah, Mr. Wednesday. They were at some old Russian family's house.
Okay.
And they were playing chess.
Chernobog.
Or checkers. They were playing checkers.
Checkers.
And they made a bet, and Shadow lost.
Yes, okay.
And he's supposedly going to be killed at daylight or...
Okay.
And it was the guy who's playing checkers against is the second Vertigo. The dude who played the second Vertigo guy.
I've seen the cast already. His name Storm something. I'll say like Stormguard. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I know him from Arrow, and then he did all those Black Ops commercials where he was the replacer, where he would, go to the movies with your girlfriend while you played Black Ops, or he would, babysit your kids while you played Black Ops, and they were pretty hilarious commercials.
Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's a pretty good actor. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, he was also in Lost World. He was one of the dudes who died really early on. He's been in a lot of stuff. He was the bad guy in that Until Dawn game.
Okay. Man, I went back to the chat through our group chat, and because I don't think you were in the party when I said it, or our Xbox party. I think you're gone, but I said one of the game nights. I was like, man, everyone. I asked if we were gonna play, if anyone was interested in Injustice 2, and everyone was like, either nope or just dead quiet.
I did see that.
And
I
Scar was
did
like,
see
"Oh,
that.
I didn't say that." I'm like, "Well," I was like, "Okay," but I looked back and Scar said, "Oh, I don't have time to invest in all that stuff," and and Knox said the same thing, and then no one said anything. Knox and Scar basically just said, "I don't have time to invest in getting good," and now everyone's supposedly like,
I
"Yeah, I'm
did.
picking it up. I'm picking it," and I'm
I
like,
remember that. Yes, I do remember that.
I'm thinking, I asked this like a month and a half ago because I knew I would need time to, if I wanted to, if everyone was going to be picking this up, I would need time to save up. And with everything going on for me, and now everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. And I'm like, God.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can pick it up right away. So
Man, I want to get caught up on, if I had the time, I would get caught up on the comics this weekend.
oh yeah, me too.
Because the Injustice 2 comics are even out. There's a few issues of those out already.
Okay.
So, yeah. Apparently there's like an evil Batman.
I'm
Like
curious.
someone else just dressing up as that Batman doing stuff. A lot of people are
Is he
thinking it's Jason Todd.
is he named Arkham Knight?
No. Let's see. Man, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though. You need to get caught up on that.
I'm gonna wait till the season ends.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm just gonna wait
And
and then just
they're getting another season, and I'm so glad because I really like the way that they split up this season. They split it up into arcs, like comic book story arcs.
uh-huh.
Because there was Ghost Rider, then there was LMD, and now there's Agents of Hydra. And I'll leave it at that because it's literally like the cover arts for the episodes, so those aren't spoilers. But it's really good, Stuart. Like this is the best Agents of Shield has been, I think.
I'm gonna wait till it's all over. Then I'm just gonna plow through it in like 2 weeks because it's gonna take me a while.
Yeah. What was it? I saw something. Maisie Williams is going to be in, I think, a New Mutants TV show, or
Maisie Williams. I don't know who that is.
Game of Thrones. She was in Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, New Mutants movie. Okay.
I thought New Mutants was gonna be a TV show.
I thought so too, but
No, that's the
apparently,
Runaways.
yeah.
The Runaways
Appar-
is a TV show. No wait, I thought
appar-
they. What is gonna be a TV show then?
The Runaways is going to be on Hulu. And then they're going to have a Cloak and Dagger TV show as well. And then they're having all these TV shows, Stuart.
New Warriors. That's what I'm thinking of. New Warriors.
Okay.
Because Squirrel Girl was announced to be on
Yeah.
New Warriors.
Yeah. And that's... What channel is that? That's a weird channel. I can't remember which channel it's going to be on, but...
Freeform.
Freeform, yeah.
Which used to be ABC Family.
Family, yeah.
Then they did a bunch of shows that were not really family oriented.
And I think that's also the Cloak and Dagger is going to be on that show, or on that channel too?
Yes, it does mention Cloak and Dagger in this article.
There's a trailer for that. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No.
It looks weird. Like, I'm all for these comic book shows, but I don't know much about Cloak and Dagger, and this looks more CW than CW shows. Some people complain that Arrow and Flash are so CW. Well, the Cloak and Dagger show looks so much more. Looks so more in that direction than even
Well, heck,
those.
Supergirl made fun of that their CW show.
I've not watched Supergirl since
Well,
the
this was like when the first crossover.
when they were still on CBS.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was like, oh, you look like the cast of a CW show.
Okay. I don't remember that, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's when what's her face met Barry. He was like, oh, it's my cousin. Yeah, from out of town. You look like the cast of a CW show.
Apparently, like the second half of Supergirl, there's been a lot of shit that's gone down.
I haven't even seen anything about it.
I mean, I've just seen bits and pieces. I haven't sat down to watch any of it, but um, they're introducing Zod. I think there's been so many other characters in the show are now superheroes or have powers or helping out. There's like there's supposedly been a lot of stuff happening in that second half.
Last I saw that Jimmy was putting on a suit, like a
Yeah.
suit of armor.
Yeah.
That was kind of the last thing that I saw.
And then what else? What else is there?
They need to slow down a bit with these new TV shows. Like, I love that there's comic book stuff, but you're going to oversaturate the market.
Don't put them all on at once. When Flash, Arrow, and them ends, then you can put out another TV show. During the off time for those shows.
Sure.
Don't have them all run the same time though. During the same the same time of the year.
Different channels.
Yeah.
CW, Freeform, FX.
Oh, geez, the DC's gonna have their own digital streaming distribution thing, where the live action Titan show is gonna be, and then the Young Justice season 3.
I thought Young Justice season 3 was gonna be on Netflix.
No one ever said that. That's what people were assuming that. But no, DC's having their own digital
Of course they are.
hub or whatever. I don't know.
Of course they are.
I still need to watch Legion. I've only watched the first episode.
I watched the first couple.
That was weird, but I've heard it's really good.
It's a weird show.
I've heard it's really good though. And then they need Agent Carter back. They need to bring it back for a third season. Finish it up.
Yeah.
She's not doing anything anymore.
The formation of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's see that.
She's not doing anything anymore. Her show ended.
Right.
Her other show, it got canned. I did hear that there's there's rumblings on the interwebs for Haley Atwell to be the first female Doctor, and she's even come out and said she wants to.
I've seen that. I have seen that. I think she could do it.
I wouldn't be if she's not coming back for Agent Carter. I want her to be a female Doctor.
Capaldi said this is last season, so.
Well, yeah, it is. There's been rumors that someone else is gonna, I don't know who it is, but they already have a rumored person who's gonna be the new Doctor. And the transformation is they say it's gonna be sooner than we think. I've heard. What interests me, we're gonna see John Sims again.
Yes, we are.
As the Master.
I think that's who's in the vault.
I do too, especially you saw the last episode, right?
I think so. What was the last
Where
episode?
he brings the Mexican food and he talks the
No, I haven't seen the last
you
episode then.
oh, you didn't see the haunted house one? Okay.
No, no, I saw the one before that.
Yeah, at the very end there's a scene at the vault, and it seems so like it just the his master personality, it seems like that's who it is in the vault.
Yeah,
There's something
that's.
that happens.
I mean, the last episode that I saw, it was, someone was banging, and bald dude was like, you're not getting out, you're staying in there. Like, it's the master, it's got to be.
Yeah. But the fact that we're seeing John Sims as the master, he
And,
was so
and
good.
apparently him and Missy are going to be together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh my god, two masters. Oh.
There's also there's also rumors, or I think, I don't know if it was leaked or whatever, but the guy from Harry Potter who played the William Hartnell in that documentary,
Uh-huh.
apparently he might be playing the first Doctor in a crossover episode, in a kind of multiple Doctor thing.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I mean, he did good in that
Documentary.
docudrama.
Docudrama, yeah. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm enjoying Doctor Who so far.
I don't
Certain
like Bill. I really don't.
You don't like what?
I don't like Bill.
Oh, I really don't like Bill either. But the actual episodes though, I've enjoyed them more than I thought I would. Like seeing the previews, I just expected, oh my god, this is gonna be like the next victory of the Daleks, and then no, I actually enjoyed that episode. Like,
Yeah, I told my
and they're all creepy episodes too, the kind you
they
like.
have been, yeah, they have been kind of creepy. I told my sister I didn't really like Bill too much because she just seems like too dumb, and she came back to me and she's like, well, most of this planet is dumb, so that's what makes her so relatable. I'm like, that's coming from a true fan.
Yeah, pretty much. I still haven't seen. I have it on Cody. I still haven't seen that spin-off show, Class.
What?
The Doctor Who spin-off show they made. It's called Class. I think it's even on its second season, or about to be second season.
Why have I never heard of this?
Peter Capaldi's even been in an episode or two, I think.
I've never heard of this.
Really? I heard of it, and then for whatever reason, I just it's not like I was seeking this out. I was just waiting to, hear about it, and then all of a sudden, Doctor Who came back on, and then I hear ramblings about it, and yeah, they already got a season out already. I have no idea what it's about though.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it takes place at that school that the first episode took place at, and then when Clara started teaching at.
Oh yeah, I remember
it takes place at that school.
I remember they said that was going to be a thing. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to watch.
Yeah, and then I end up spending my time just playing video games instead of watching anything.
And I started the Sarah Connor Chronicles finally.
I've seen a couple of episodes of it.
Yeah, I was just like, I was just thinking, man, I don't know what made
Oh,
me think of
wait, did
Terminator.
you say the Sarah Connor Chronicles or the Sarah Jane Adventures? Because that's what I was looking at when you said that. So
No, Sarah Connor Chronicles.
okay, I love the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason I was thinking of Terminator, and I'm like, man, there's more bad Terminator movies than good.
Yep,
That's a shame. And then I'm like, I've never watched Sarah Connor Chronicles. I'm gonna watch that.
really good.
And then I was like, oh my God, Summer Glau is so freaking young. She is so young.
This was well after Firefly.
I don't know. She just I guess because
Well,
Firefly is
I
more.
guess she was like 17 in Firefly. So
Yeah, and Firefly is more dark and gritty. You know, has more dark and gritty look to it.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think I've on the fourth episode. I'm gonna start that later tonight. Or maybe not tonight, because tonight's the game night party group, whatever. They play Forza, and I'm probably gonna play Overwatch because I want to get into Overwatch again. I love that game. But
Oh right, Lena Headley's in it.
yeah, oh my God, I am like that's what shocked me the most was seeing her, and I'm like,
Right, that was the first thing.
I hate you so much in Game of Thrones, but you're actually a good character in this show.
The Sarah Connor Chronicles was the first thing I ever saw her in. So
Yeah, so that's something that's very weird. Was seeing her, you know, what, 10 years ago?
yep, almost.
Shows, yeah, and just being like, wow, she looks so different. And then
I forgot what I was gonna say.
man, I'm behind on
Oh,
Game of Thrones and Westworld. I need to watch those.
Westworld was fantastic. I love Westworld. Um, how do you save stuff in Cody? I've tried to do the like the you're like you can like link like your IMDb account to like get like a list.
I created a tracked account.
A tracked, okay.
Yeah, because that's an option. You know, there's the IMDb and then there's tracked. I created a tracked account and I linked it. And then whenever you search for something, you just do add to collection and then, or
That
add to list, and you can make a list.
that's supposedly how it's supposed to work in IMDb, but it just doesn't. Like I go to like watch list and it just doesn't it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, if you don't add it to watch list, there's different places to add it to. There's like watch list, I think. There's collection, and then you have to go to my shows, and then my TV shows, and then collection if you want to look at your shows, and then if you want to look at the movies, you have to go to movies and then collection.
Yeah, like I've got let's see.
And you can make a list and add it to a certain list, which is what I do to keep my stuff separate from my mom's stuff because it's easier that way. Because I have a lot of stuff I have on Kodi just for me, my stuff. I've got a lot.
Yeah, if I go to like watch lists or collection, it doesn't do anything, and on IMDb under my watch list is stuff. It just doesn't show up.
Huh. Yeah, I do it with Tracked. I never heard of Tracked until I saw it was an option on there, and I was like, why not? Uh, add-ons.
Counts. Okay, I'll try that then.
And I added you can search actors
Yeah.
and see stuff. Like I have a bunch of stuff that I saw. Oh, David Tennant. Here's a bunch of shows he did on BBC that I've never seen before. I'm gonna add these and watch these whenever I have nothing better to do. Like Spies of Warsaw. It's kind of like a military spy espionage show, I guess, with him. Oh man. I just saw a show that I've been meaning to watch just got canceled.
Oh yeah.
APB.
What?
APB.
APB.
It's a Fox show where this like billionaire like kind of funds the Chicago Police Department with all this crazy technology. It looked interesting. I meant to watch it, but I guess I won't now since it got canned. Oh. Man, and I need to go see Guardians soon.
Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to this weekend.
Ooh. Psych returns for holiday TV movie.
Awesome.
I like that show. I actually I binge watched that entire show in the past year because I had never seen it before. Picks up 3 years after the series finale. To pursue to stop a mystery assailant who has targeted one of Sean and Burton's friends. Okay. That's cool. I look forward to that whenever. Yeah, I really need to see Guardians because I've been avoiding those spoilers. I have.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten so close to getting spoiled by things, and I'm like, oop, no, you were gonna spoil me. No.
Yeah, I've been pretty good at avoiding them too.
5 end credit scenes.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
Oh, I just got spoiled on Dragon Ball Super.
I think I'm an episode behind.
Full-blooded female Saiyan.
That's news to me.
Caulifla? keeping with the food names, I guess. Or
Vegetables.
similar. Yeah. There. I have a bunch of super episodes I can binge watch, actually. Last one I watched was the uh, Goku, or they did the qualifying tournament, whatever, right before that masked guy jumped out and was gonna, or the cloaked guy jumped out and challenged, I think, Goku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you haven't seen like them getting the team to get together,
No.
which takes way too many episodes. By the way, way too many episodes.
Are they actually doing the Battle Royale tournament now?
I don't think
Or,
so.
uh,
Oh no, wait! I did see her. I did see her. She's not from our universe, or I say our from from Universe 7.
yeah.
Okay, I did see her.
It's kind of cool and interesting. Yep, it even says in the article, keeping with the vegetable-inspired naming tradition.
Yes.
Oh, it's so dumb. I don't know why it's like that, but it's dumb, but it's awesome. Gotta say, I've really enjoyed Super. It's been some really good stuff.
Yeah.
That Future Trunks and Black Goku and all that stuff was great.
Yeah, that was really a little confusing, but it was still really good.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention it. Oh well. Apparently, Black Ops 3 is getting more DLC,
I saw that.
which is kind of weird because, it's like you're about to be the second game after Black Ops, 3, but this is the first time I think they've ever done it where they've added DLC after a game's already the next Call of Duty game's already been out.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I haven't played this yet, but it's a game that one of the games I'm embargoed for, so I haven't played it, so I can't really break an embargo because I haven't played it. But
Right.
let me, just to be safe, let me type it in the chat.
Never heard of it.
I hadn't either, and then I'm just like, there was a game like this that just came out. What? And we're still waiting on a game that we
Yes.
kickstarted.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of, is there any like? Because I don't think I've really heard much from them since Ukulele was announced.
I was so mad when Ukulele was announced because it looks so much better than.
Let's see here. Updates. Well, their last update was June 6, 2016, and the headline is Backers, it's been a while.
I don't even want to know how much money I put in.
You pledge $15.
I put in more than that, I think. Actually, what's this? I think I backed something else that I haven't gotten anything from. Oh, no, funding was unsuccessful, so they never took money from me. Okay, that's good. Well, I guess it's good, but it's bad. Yeah, I'm done with Kickstarter, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Let's see, how many things have I backed? I have backed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. And I have received so far 2. And 2 other ones are updated quite frequently. Like with like news and stuff. Like almost like I get one almost every day. Although
Yeah, I backed.
One of them I've heard had some issues with Bethesda because the name is Prey for the Gods. They thought, oh, people are going to get confused with our new game Prey. No, they fucking won't.
Yeah, I backed this, which actually I have right in front of me. Little, I don't know.
Does it really charge your phone 92% faster?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, this was also before, USB, what was it? USB 3.0 and then USB-C. Like my Galaxy Note had the USB 3.0, which was different than micro USB. And then now my phone now has USB-C, which is, the like the other type of plug-in that's super fast. That's not
Right.
that's reversible as well. That's not Thunderbolt or whatever it's called, the Apple thing.
Yeah.
But I've received that meter, and then I backed the Blue Mountain State movie. Which, I got a cool poster that was signed, and I got a couple really cool shirts. So I was pleased on that.
Wow, I can't believe I pledged that much. I pledged $40 to that Death of Superman blue documentary, which was good by the way. But I can't believe I pledged that much. Yeah, I got a signed box of that. So.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get off and get something to eat.
Alrighty.
I will be, I guess, in a couple hours on the Xbox party chat.
Oh yeah, me too.
Alrighty, I will talk to you then.
Alrighty.
See ya.
See ya. Oh wait, let's see. No.